I didn't expect to be back this quick. And today, it's currently, 5:31 a.m. I have to be awake by 10 a.m. And I have to be at work at 11 a.m. Not the best sleep schedule, but it's getting worse, but I need to make a way back into it. However, that's not what I'm here to talk about today. Right now, I'm experiencing a lot of writer's block. I have a chorus for a song that I am working on, an original piece that I really like. I think the chorus works great with my vocals. I meloded it to where it would fit well with my style, to where I could still have that grit and angst without sacrificing the edge and the sound for it. Because I want the anger to be there without it being too cringy. And of course, there are going to be some people that find it cringy. There's always going to be that. I'm not going to act like there's not. But after the chorus, I'm having so much trouble finding anything to do or go off of after that. Basically, the song is about my most recent ex and feeling like I was nothing but an emotional support puppet in the relationship. Because whenever I was needed is when I was talked to and treated like a human, and then when I was no longer needed, I was just thrown away. So, the chorus that I have right now is: tell me that you love me, take it all away. Every second I spent, did it go to waste? Toy with my emotions, was it all a game? Now I'm fucking broken, take it to the grave. And with how I style my vocals, it I've tried it several times, changing my vocal style to see if it would work better if I tried a different style, but no, I feel that the chorus perfectly fits me in my vocal style without me having to change anything, which is something I love about it. And I wish that I had an easier time coming up with more lyrics because I love the chorus, which is something that I can't say about a lot of the things I've written in the past. Because at least this one, yeah, it's a bit predictable and a bit cliche, I'm not gonna lie. But it has a really nice flow to it. It is able to get that feeling of anger while also keeping that grit, the annoyance, the regret, all at the same time. So many emotions packed into a few lines. And I love that. I just. Ah! I wish it was easier to go off of. Because my thought process is I want to open it with the chorus, go into verse 1, chorus, verse 2, bridge, chorus. And that is what I'm having a lot of issues with. Finding out what to do for the first verse, and, like, because of course the chorus is going to repeat itself multiple times. It's a song. Like, the only song that I've listened to that doesn't directly follow that pattern is Bohemian Rhapsody, which, it's fucking Bohemian Rhapsody. Like, it's one of the greatest songs to ever exist. Yeah, there are plenty of songs that I prefer more. There's probably 300 something that I prefer more, but when I take away my bias, Bohemian Rhapsody is still one of the greatest fucking songs of all time across any genre. Maybe the best song of all time across any genre. However, I'm getting off track. I don't feel that it's necessary when writing music to follow the verse, chorus, verse, or bridge, chorus layout that so many people do. Yes, it's formulaic for a reason. It works. That's why it's become the formula. But deviations can and do happen, and it can be hard to make them work, but I do want to make it work because with how everything is going, it just there's a lot that's going through my head at this time, and none of it is lyrics that would work well. I've tried reading, I've tried listening to other music to see if I could get anything that I could use, and I'm just at a loss, which it sucks. I don't know what to do and I hate it. It's just incredibly frustrating for me. And I know I can't blame it on anyone else. I need to get better at writing, especially when what especially when the career that I'm going for is to be a vocalist, a rock vocalist, and to try to start a rock band. Yeah, I know, it's one of the least consistent, most risky career paths, but it is genuinely what I desire to do and what I have a burning passion for. Which is why I keep going for it, despite all the difficulty that comes with it. I'm not going to act like it's the hardest thing ever. Yes, it's incredibly hard, but there are plenty of things that are still harder than it. The big thing that makes it hard isn't even all the writing, it's the fact that one week, let's say a band releases an album, they could be making millions, and then the next week, well, yeah, they may still be getting sales, but then go a few months later, and they could be selling barely anything. And that doesn't even include things like general public shift in genre and what the public tends to like. It doesn't include things like collabs being, or it doesn't include things like how collabs could either raise or harm viewership and listening to a band's music. Same with covers being something that could definitely affect it. Controversy with any members of a band could make a band just completely go to the wayside and crumble. Like, there's just so much that goes on, and that's what makes it hard. You have to keep up with so much at once, and that's still something that I need to figure out how to do. My autism makes it really hard to keep up with even one thing oftentimes, let alone 7, 8, 9, etc. It just. Writer's block fucking sucks. I love my chorus that I have. It's. Ah. I fucking love it. So much. I just wish that I had something to follow it up with. And I'll try to sing it in a regular voice for you guys real quick, so you guys can hear what it will sound like. Tell me that you love me, take it all away. Every second I spent, did it go to waste? Toy with my emotions, was it all a game? Now I'm fucking broken, take it to the grave. That's how I'm wanting it to sound. May make a few changes, probably not many, but the kind of like climbing up and then dropping, or on a scale, slowly climbing up and dropping down about 2, then repeating the process. Yeah, it's pretty formulaic, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like it's the most creative thing ever, but I think it works well. And I think a bit of a higher pitch is going to be present throughout the song. I don't know if it'll be throughout the entire thing though. Just yeah, I don't know where to fucking go with this song. I really like what I have, but I need to figure out what else to do.